Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodloo 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 doo. Subscribe if you're interested. Hey, let's do a random ranking. Let's go to my movie collection behind me and pick out 3 movies at random and then rank those movies from most favorite to least favorite based on whatever criteria we come up with. I'll rank them here in the video, and if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. I got a shadow right there. I left my tripod upstairs, and I just don't want to run all the way up there because I'm in the basement. So that's like 2 flights of stairs just to get my tripod. So I sort of formed one here out of out of Lego boxes, DVDs, and the Star Wars trilogy. So that's what I'm using today. Also, this light over here is ringing. I've made a lot of mistakes today. I'm gonna go turn that off. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. How's the light gonna look? Okay, so let's pick out those 3 movies. Sorry for that interruption. You know, let's do 3 right next to each other. It's been a while. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I've done it that way in a while. Okay, haven't even done a random ranking in a while. Been celebrating the coronation with all sorts of British foods. And maybe tomorrow I will also. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Is this... I'm trying to think. Is this... Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. So, I was trying to remember if I did these recently or not. First, we have What About Bob? You know, this movie, I've never really... I felt like the ending was like incomplete or something, or abrupt. Maybe it was too abrupt. It didn't... I just never into the ending. Also, the mom, oh wait, no, not that mom. I was thinking of a mom. Oh, the daughter. The daughter in this is in The Mighty Ducks Part 2. She's like Emilio's love interest, sort of. I don't know. I don't want to be mean. I don't know. I don't know. I was just gonna say, I don't know. I don't know. Do I just say I don't think she's a very good actress? Because I think I don't like her in The Mighty Ducks too, even though, you know, that was the one I watched the most. And I don't know, I guess I don't really have an opinion of her here. When I think about this movie, I think more about the ending and how I just feel like everything just like stops, halts, and it doesn't feel complete or something to me. Next we have The Mask. Jim Carrey. I think out of all Jim Carrey movies, this is probably the one that I watched the most. Had it on VHS. It was very cartoony, and I liked all of that aspect about it. I loved singing Cuban Pete. I think just the whole... I don't think it's like... I don't know. Is this one my favorite? I'm trying to think if this is my favorite of the 94s. It might be... But I feel like maybe it's not the best one of the 94s, but like nostalgia is just very strong, so I don't know. Maybe I would put it at like number 1 because that nostalgia's there and it's the one that I watched the most. Excuse me. But yeah, it was like endlessly quotable for me. I just, yeah, loved it. Next, of the 94s, speaking of, we also have Dumb and Dumber. This was probably I feel like the second most watched, just because I feel like it was on TV all the time. And, yeah, I feel, which is weird because I feel like the Ace Ventura movies are more iconic when it comes to Jim Carrey out of like all of these, but I just feel like I wasn't watching those as much, and I don't know why that is. Because I was quoting those movies maybe the most. I don't know, maybe I quoted The Mask the most, but Dumb and Dumber, very funny movie, also endlessly quotable. I remember, I think it was I was watching some special features for maybe Bruce Almighty or something, and Jim Carrey had that catchphrase in it, "Be-E-A-beautiful," and the director, maybe it was, I was listening to the commentary, I think, and he was talking about how Jim Carrey is always looking for something like that with one of his movies, kind of like this hook catchphrase that people can use, like "smokin'" and "alrighty then," and things like that. And yeah, Bruce Almighty had BEA beautiful, and then, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night for Truman Show, you know, things like that. So I'm basically, all I'm saying is he just creates these very quotable lines, and the same goes for Dumb and Dumber. It's just incredibly quotable. Big gulps, right? I mean, who doesn't say big gulps anytime there's like an awkward pause in a conversation? I know I still do it. Anyway, how are we going to rank these? Well, I think What About Bob's going to go at the end, even though I have this entire outfit. I have the so I have this shirt, the Don't Hassle Me, I'm local, and I got the life preserver right over there. I was him in as a for Halloween one year. But let's see. See, I don't know. Honestly, I think Dumb and Dumber is the better movie, but The Mask was like more my style when I was a kid, when I was younger. But I think I'm gonna have to go with Dumb and Dumber here. It just feels like it's more my style now. And then I'm gonna go The Mask, which is weird because it was the one I watched the most, and I could probably quote it much easier than Dumb and Dumber. Like, I mean, it's been a while since I've watched it, but I feel like I could still run through almost the entire movie if it was playing, like just say it line for line. And then What About Bob at the end? Just because, again, the ending always was a little too abrupt for me. But anyway, this is my ranking. Dumb and Dumber, The Mask, and then What About Bob? So my question to you is, have you seen these movies? Of course you have. And what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three, which I'm sure you have, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.